We'll go down to the item number 16, and that's to conduct a public hearing to adopt an ordinance to establish a specific use permit in a smoking establishment use for approximately 4,775 square feet. Portion of the building generally located south of State Highway 121 and west of Waters Road. Mark. Council, do you have any questions, Mark, before the public hearing?
I have a few questions, Mark.
Sure.
Was this the same property that we recently allowed for medical uses?
It was. We recently allowed for a number of other uses on this property. So we allowed for some medical office uses to be able to allow for wide array uses. So it is developing with those different uses on this property. This just gives the opportunity to have another use. This property, just for a matter of context as well, is going to be part of a private club. Private club in this property is allowed by right as part of this planned development. So this is simply just to allow the smoking establishment to be part of it. But yes.
Okay. Do we have any other similar smoking establishments anywhere in Allen?
Gosh, smoking establishments. I know at one point we had one in Waters Creek. I'm trying to think on, and I believe in the past maybe. I just want to say maybe a hookah lounge would fall under a similar category as well, but mainly where we're dealing with the consumption on site as well as the use of tobacco on site.
Okay. Do we have any? Is that an open air patio? It's not enclosed by any kind of wall or barrier, correct?
That's correct.
There's a wall, but it's a half wall. Okay. Do we have any other smoking patios that aren't enclosed, like in a restaurant? Do we have any examples?
The one
like
I can think of most readily right now is up in the Village, but there's a number of them. I mean, I call them out by name, but there's a few of them in our city that have open patios where smoking is allowed.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions y'all have before the public hearing? Okay, we'll go to the public hearing at this time. Anyone wishing to speak for or against this particular item may do so at this time. I have received no cards. Seeing no movement, I'll close public hearing and turn the question back to the council. Ordinance number. Oh, you got a question?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would like to make some comments about this. I'm recently on the council, and I did not have any participation in our smoking ordinance that we have now. But the existing ordinance for restaurants is that they must be separated by a wall with a minimum height of 8 feet or a barrier system that hinders or prevents the movement of smoke. This is for restaurants from the designated smoking area into a non-smoking area. Must be ventilated with a separate ventilation system which provides an air change every 15 minutes and shall exhaust the air to the exterior of the building and configured such that smoke from the smoking area is not drawn into, across, or mixed with non-smoking areas. And that, well, this is again for restaurants, ventilation systems serving smoking areas in food service establishments shall be designed to filter tobacco particulates and odors to allow the recirculation of smoking byproducts into the occupied space. And I'm concerned about this facility because clearly the intent is to have cigar smoking on the patio, which you've already said is allowed in restaurants around the city. But I personally am concerned that we're adding more facilities like that throughout our city when I would personally like to see those facilities be reduced because a lot of research has been done on this. Secondhand smoke, especially, it's going to be around a lot of other facilities. It's been shown to be cause lung cancer. In fact, my own mother was recently diagnosed with lung cancer, we assume due to secondhand smoke. And that even the filtration systems that we require for restaurants are not effective. On top of that, I understand that there's an economic benefit to this particular business, but economic studies are also showing that smoke-free laws have either a no economic effect or potentially even a positive one. I've seen a lot of examples of places that put in a smoke-free ordinance and that they've seen restaurant and retail sales actually rise afterwards. So personally, For me, I'm concerned that we're adding more smoking into our city and allowing for it to be outdoors, where secondhand smoke is going to be drifting to all different people all around the property.
Any other comments? Questions? Ordinance number.
Ordinance number 3658-4-19.
Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adopt ordinance number 3658-4-19 to amend the development regulations of Plan Development Number 92, Corridor Commercial, and adopt a concept plan and patio elevations for Lot 1, Block A, Star Creek Village for Star Creek Village.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 3658-4-19. Does everybody understand what they're voting on at this time? Have any questions or comments? All those in favor? Opposed? All